From a boxing match watched by millions just days ago to this black and white photo released by ICE. Tonight, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is in federal custody.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok bottom of the video, and we're just going to hop right into it. So, today we will be talking about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So, quick, overview before I get into the details. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., good Lord. That nigga name was just beating my ass, a tongue twister. He has been detained by ICE following his Jake Paul fight. So if you don't know who Julio Cesar Chavez is, Jr. is, he is a professional boxer who at one point did hold the WBC middleweight title, but that was from like 2011, 2012. So that's a while ago since he had his peak. He's like 39, about to be 40 now, or he'll be 40 next year. I'm actually looking at it, but he is, the son of Julio Cesar Chavez, who also, is a 3-division world champion in boxing, and also the brother of Omar Chavez. So, a little bit of, he has like a boxing, I guess you call it boxing and royalty at this point, because his dad, them both being champions. But he recently, been in the news because he fought Jake Paul and lost. If any, boxing aficionados do tune in this, can y'all tell me if Jake Paul is really like that? Like, is he just like getting the right opponents while beating up on scrub niggas, or like, is he really like that? Somebody let me know in the comments. But he lost to Jake Paul. So after that, a couple days later, he was detained by ICE. So he basically outside of his Studio City, California home, he was detained by our Homeland Security. For first, he was detained because he has issues with his visa. So the problem is, well, to start with, before we get into his real shit, he says he was detained, Chavez, for overstaying the visa that he entered the U.S. within August 2023 and expired in February 2024. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security says so. That's originally why he got detained, but the issue now, he looked like he is going to be deported to Mexico because he is wanted for alleged arms trafficking and organized crime. So he been into some shit in the U.S., and I'll get into his previous history here before in a few, but not right now. But yeah, arms and trafficking and organized crime. So this nigga supposed to be out here boxing shit, and he involved with the cartel, and that shit crazy. Honestly, that shit crazy. It just be like that sometimes. But they are saying, and I'm reading this. So the U.S. government claims he has ties to the Sinaloa. I done seen this before, but I don't want to jack it up. Sinaloa cartel, in addition to improper documents to remain in the country legally. So, like I said, they're having him, to link to the cartel. But that's not even the crazy part. The craziest part that came out is, it says an indictment states that FDR intercepted phone calls between December 2021 and June 2022, which should tell how El Nina ordered subordinates who made mistakes to be tied up and hanged so Chavez Jr. could beat them like a punching bag. Wiretaps of alleged drug traffickers and immigration records shared by U.S. agencies were presented as evidence. So, yes, you heard that correctly. They were ordering them, to get niggas so he could, tie them up and beat them like a punching bag. Like, if you watch, movies, if you play GTA 5, you seen shit like this. So this is common, torture tactic and things of that sort. But it's just wild as hell. You got a professional boxer that you really feel the need for a professional boxer to punch the shit out of this nigga. Like, it's that bad. Like, that's diabolical to the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy as hell. So, like I said, he is, expected to. Also, before I get, the Mexican president did, speak out about this, and she is saying that, she wants him very much so to be deported and for him to face his charges. So it ain't looking good too good on that end. We did get a video of his arrest, so I'll put that in here.
do want me to search you? It has gloves on if you want me to. ¿No tienes algo, zapatos?
No.
¿Pocillos?
Nada.
¿No tienes nada?
Mi celular aquí en la bolsa de atrás.
Aquí it has a cell.
And a ver.
No tienes nada contigo, ¿no?
No.
He has pockets in the front of the jacket.
¿El teléfono? ¿Teléfono?
El phone. Let me know when you're ready, dude. Oh, it's on
Ahí no le informan a mi abogado lo de cuando ya tengo una orden.
Te vamos a llamar, vamos a dar llamada.
Sí, pero por ejemplo, él no me dio hubiera avisado, oye.
But lastly, it does seem that, you know, maybe Chavez Jr. hasn't been, you know, the best of citizens while he's been, you know, in the United States. So he's actually got in trouble with the law quite a few times. First he got a DUI in like 2012, where it says he convicted Chavez of the offense of driving under the influence of alcohol and sentenced him to 13 days in jail and 36 months probation. Then, fast forward to January 14, 2023, a district judge issued an arrest warrant for Chavez for the offense of organized crime for the purpose of committing crimes of weapons trafficking and manufacturing crimes in the modality of those who participate in clandestinely bringing weapons, ammunition, cartridges, explosives into the country, and those who manufacture weapons, ammunition, cartridges, and explosives without the corresponding permit. So obviously, they were accusing him of helping people smuggle weapons and things of that sort into the country. So then you fast forward to January 7, 2024. Says the Los Angeles Police Department arrested Chavez and charged him with illegal possession of an assault weapon and manufacturing of import of a short barrel rifle. The court convicted Chavez of these charges. And now we fast forward to today, where, you know, he first got detained because of his visa being expired, and, you know, now he's being deported because of the charges he won in Mexico. So quite a crazy story, especially after, you know, getting a bag but losing, but getting the bag overall over here with Jake Paul. So I don't even know what to say for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I don't, you know, I think if I'm, you know, I might be wrong, but I think, you know, a lot of like Hispanic countries like Mexico, El Salvador have been trying to crack down on crime. So I don't know if this is a part of that, but it ain't looking too good for Cesar Chavez Jr. Obviously, his crimes in one country and another, you know, might not add up. But we don't know what, you know, well, he might, you know, he's been in the U.S. a while, obviously. So but we don't know what charges we know what else he might have going on in Mexico besides what he's already being accused of. So yeah, it just ain't looking too good. But yeah, that's all I got to say, though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG, TikTok, bottom video, and we out.